is a Friday, so Fridays usually aren't that big of a video. I don't get many views on my Fridays, but I wanted to share with you something I read yesterday, and it's all about the Dollar Tree, and the Dollar Tree is no longer going to be $1 anymore. They are increasing their prices. Yes, there may be a few items that are $1, but a lot of the items will be more than $1. And I got a lot to talk about because this is just the beginning of a roller coaster ride of prices increasing, and it's happening not just in my area, it's in every area. This is on the news. This is the Dollar Tree as a whole on all of the states. So let's get right into the video. Let's talk about that, and then let's talk about one of the things that I'm no longer buying at the Dollar Tree, and I learned how to make it homemade. Oh my word. Did you guys know, did you guys see on the news? Dollar Trees are no longer $1. They're going to be $1.50 or even higher. That's the signs of the times that we're living in. I'm going to share with you the article below my video explaining about the Dollar Tree. So all of the Dollar Trees, it's going to roll out. I don't know how quick. I assume very quick. The Dollar Trees are no longer going to be solely $1. Yeah. I figured it was coming with everything that's coming and the shortages and the reason for all of these shortages, but that is really something that is really disappointing to me. Now, I have not been going to the Dollar Tree quite as much for other reasons, but I do have a video coming up where I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite items from the Dollar Tree. But the Dollar Tree is no longer going to be $1 an item. So that means our budgets are going to be different. I think what I want to share with all of you this is, and I wasn't really going to share this, but since I'm on the camera, I want to share this. I think it's really important to take the products that we're used to buying and really think about how can we make them. I'm telling you right now, a heads up, things are going to be getting harder to find, harder to buy. Stock up on things that you use and that you need. And so I moved into the greenhouse to share with you, this is not a scare tactic. This isn't to try to scare you into, impulse buying, but we are getting to the point where things are going to get scarce for now. Let's just say for now. And so we need to learn how to make things. We need to stock up on some things that you really need. I'm in here because I'm going to show you different herbs and different things in the next weeks and the months ahead, things that can help you out tremendously if you can't get to the store. We are going to be facing now into the season where there's a lot of flu and cold, and you might not want to go away as much. And here in eastern Pennsylvania, they're actually talking about having a really bad winter. And so now it's getting to the point where we might not be able to go to the store and buy all the things that we need. And we can learn to do without for some things, and then we can learn to make things. And that's where this video comes in, because one of the main things that I buy at the Dollar Tree is chapstick and things like that. And I'm going to share with you in a moment here us making that. Now, I know that part of the video is not very important for most people, but it is a wake-up call. Things are not going to be like they were. Now, the article is from CNN. I don't watch CNN, but I wanted to give you an article on CNN because they are a big news group. And so I wanted you to be able to have a good quality article that is mainstream for those of you who wish to see mainstream news. And so that way I thought, well, if I tell you that I read it here and there, a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, that's just hearsay. But I really wanted to give you the article of where this is written. And it is, that says, the largest inflation so far for its Dollar Tree. So that means inflation's hitting other things too. I mean, you can take it for however you want. We can sugarcoat it. We can do all these things, but really, we know what's happening. We know what's happening. And so now we have to be proactive. And that means, in being proactive, that means we need to take stock of what we use as a family. Okay? What you use as a family. And try now. Listen, we have a window of opportunity yet. And I don't know how else to say this in such a strong passionate plea for everyone. Those of you who were not doing any prepping and those of you who didn't really care about any of it, we do have a window of opportunity. And you know what? That window may open wide open next year, or that window may be closed. I don't know. But it's going a direction, as you can see, that there is inflation and it's hitting. I figured, you know, we couldn't be able to buy things for $1 much anymore. And we don't know what's going to happen, because a lot of the products that we get that are really cheap are made other places. And while I love having things made in the USA, that is my ultimate goal, sometimes you just don't have the money for it. I mean, let's get real here. Let's get really real. Sometimes we don't have the money for it. If I have a list that's this long and I only have $10, I can't afford to buy one item that's 10, you know, that I have to be able to get what I need to get. And that is why we need to be proactive and see if we can make things cheaper ourselves. There we go. Now we're talking, making it ourselves. Yes, it takes a little time, and yes, it takes a little effort, but I'm going to show you something that we're making, and it's a little thing, but little things add up. A penny saved is a penny earned. Something we've been working on here at our home, and I think that some people will enjoy it while this video isn't for everyone. But I want to share with you a new hobby of mine and a new skill that we're learning. Oh my word, if only you guys could smell this. It is cherry lip balm. It is for lips, it's for your feet. You could use it just about for anything. And it smells so amazing. So my granddaughters and I and my daughter, we've been working on this, and we just love making our own beauty supplies. It's really fun. And I know a lot of people will say, well, that seems really expensive. Why don't you just go to the store and buy it? But if you have certain ingredients on hand, there are hundreds of things you can make with those same ingredients. So let's take, for instance, shea butter and coconut oil and beeswax. Those three things are the main essential ingredients for all of these products. Well, you can make hundreds of different products using those three ingredients. So this is coconut oil, shea butter. And when you make salves and healing lotions, you add beeswax to that. The video you're about to see is actually a really easy one. It's one that anybody can do, and it's a lot of fun, and it really is so much better for you. As you know, my signature lipstick is from the Dollar Tree, and I love that Dollar Tree, but sometimes it's better to have things that are good for you. And while the Dollar Tree, I love that lipstick, it does have a lot of added ingredients that, I mean, basically you're consuming it. Every time you go like this, you are consuming it. So it is really important what you put in on your body, because it eventually goes through your skin. So we're gonna make some Little House Living lip balm, and we are gonna make a whole bunch of different kind of scents. For 10 lip balms, it calls for 2 tablespoons of beeswax, 2 tablespoons of shea butter, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and essential oils of your liking. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make a bunch of these lip balms. We got everything set up, and we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna do one of each. That makes 5 lip balms. So I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, 1 tablespoon of shea butter, and then 1 tablespoon of beeswax. And then Sarah, you're going to do the same thing. And this is supposedly going to make 5 of them. Doesn't seem like very much. All right, so everything is melted, and this is, they said 10 drops.
That might have been more, but.
Oh my word, that smells very unique. It smells good. Okay, well, I better let you get started. Okay, now, so we have little funnels that my friend gave me many years ago. We're gonna try it this way. Hopefully this works. And she's just gonna have to go a little at a time. Oh wow, perfect. Okay, so where the funnel stops is where you're supposed to, oh, this is really fun. Oh, that funnel is amazing. Is that what she had it for? Oh, my friend Bonnie gave me this two years ago. Okay, let me go ahead and melt mine and we'll see what happens. Take it for what it's worth. If it's something that you buy a lot of chapsticks and things like that, make it yourself. Don't put petroleum oil on your skin. Okay, so Vaseline and chapsticks and all of that stuff is made with petroleum oil. Do you know what petroleum oil is? Petroleum oil is actually refined oil, like car oil, but it's really refined. It's a byproduct of oil. Don't put petroleum oil on your skin and on your body. It is so bad for you because your body actually absorbs it and it gets into your bloodstream.